And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This one fielded at the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And another timeout taken by the Colts. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground. How tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here in 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson going deep downfield for Ross. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st down, Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
One touchdown, Indianapolis. Darren Waller, 32 yards. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, hey. Ozzy, sit up.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Go. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. On the ready. No. Hey, report. You.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey. 13. Hey.
In motion, the tight end.
Hey, report. You at. Yo. Report. No, we changed it.
4th down, here's Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Down at the 25. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's not clever about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Touchdown, Colts. Devin Singletary from 3 yards out. And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On second and goal, Rodgers, touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as his career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Hey,
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
hey, move.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Jackson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. The 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At their own 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
All right.
They'll go again here with Akers. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. So that's potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now.
We got some for it? Oh, wait, are you going to go over?
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Oh, you're just getting this further. Okay.
What we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
This is taken way up at the 25. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Well, the stats, man, you can make it. Come on in. Come on. Dad, choose not to honor. Okay.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Those are my neighbors, and I invited them because they had nowhere else to go for Thanksgiving.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I applaud for believing, but we don't all believe in the same. We don't celebrate this holiday because of its emotional context.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, and complete to Drake London. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A give running right is Akers. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Again, Trubisky will hold on to it. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Colts send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's got, and now look at him go. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
137 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, that right there is the definition of flipping the field.
Trainer. Only reason I say that, you know he's going to need a little oxygen after that one. But what a scintillating run, and how much fun was that for us to watch it.
Great run. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now Rodgers. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably. As and he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. Open here, Adam Thielen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's got room past the 30. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Up the middle they go with McAllister. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just one.
Just let her nigga ass down. She should be dead because she deserves And I hope she burns in hell. Next, you're gonna be asking me to free books. Hell no. Bougie will stay in that hot box forever. Well, I'll be going now, boss, massa, Mr. White Man. Please, can I have another? It's gonna take me a while though, because I'm just one poor nigga. Shut up, nigga. Okay. I am 2 chains.
Oh, hell, they never get on. Up enough these dramatics. So sorry. Everyone here is mature, but sometimes adult supervision is required.
Hildy, bring your narrow nigger ass back over here and finish pouring these glasses. I believe these gentlemen want a tasty beverage. Make sure you piss in his food. Nigga, stop cock blocking me. Mr. Calvin, sir, they ain't here to buy no mandingas. They's here for that guile.
Stephen, what the hell are you talking about?
They's playing your ass for a fool is what I'm talking about. They want that guile.
Girl, what girl? Well, Hildy? Shut up. What? I think this old Abe.
Hot damn it, ain't nobody old, you stank breath mother sucker.
Your mother was complaining about my breath when I was breathing down her bosom.
Yeah, of course she wasn't complaining. You were raping her because you are a rapist.
Well, breathe that out. But
Hey!
you lay your palms down on this intricately crafted, exquisite mahogany table. I don't want to see you remove those palms from this intricately inlaid toil shell tabletop. Oh, Mr. Booth here, listen up, hold your head. This here is very expensive. Marked to a limited edition wall collection table. But that you can believe. Okay, let's everybody just calm down. Speak rationally. Now, what is it that you want? I want 12,000 Twitter followers. And what is Twitter? It's my Twitter but for slaves. And I want to be verified too. Go to the man with the exceptional appeal. May I have a bill of sale? Django? Yogi? Gentlemen? Now hold it right there. But laws and customs, Jingle what counted. The deal only the deal. Until you took my hand. I don't shake hands. I have a nasty cold. But I'm afraid that I must insist. If you insist. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We're just dancing, y'all. You got me. Got me.
He got you. What you mean he got you?
Mm-mm. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's good.